Hi everyone, it's Miss Samuel here again. Today's video tutorial is about Boolean modifiers and the awesome things they can help us do. Just a few notes about them first. They can only be applied to mesh objects. For example, you must convert text into a mesh before you can use them. So here is an example. The T is still text, but the S has been converted to a mesh. Also, your objects must have faces. In other words, they won't work on things that are just edges. There are three operations in the Boolean modifier section. Today's tutorial is going to target the union one. The target mesh is added to the modified mesh, which is the thing you've selected first. It's great for doing things like embossing or making things stick out and joining two meshes into one. You must do this to your design, your prototype, whatever you end up creating, in order for it to print as one object on the 3D printer. This was the reason why the dots fell off the dominoes that we created. Okay guys, we need to open up the chain that we created in the last tutorial. I'm going to go into front view using one on my number pad, and then I need to add text. Today we're going to add our initials, so I'm going to add TS for Tanya Samuel. First of all, I want to rotate the text so it's a bit easier to see. So I'm going to rotate it on the x-axis 90 degrees. I'll just turn it around and move it forward a bit, back to front view. I'm going to press tab to go into edit mode and add my initials, TS. I want to change the way it looks. I'm just going to drag this out, and we need to go to the F, which I always remember as font. And first of all, we need to extrude it. I'm just going to swap back to object mode so I can see exactly what's happening and rotate the view a bit. And I think we don't need to extrude it very much, but maybe 0.2. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I always prefer spacing my letters out a little bit more. I just put it to 1.1. Right. Pretty happy with that. Now we just need to position it, so I'm just going to put it on the end link here. I'll zoom in a bit and pan across. And I'll make sure that the edges of the letters actually go into it. Might scale it down a little bit. And just position it a bit better. Right, happy with that. That looks pretty good. Right, what we're going to do is click on the chain, right click on the chain and go to the modifiers area. I want to add a Boolean modifier, and I'm going to go to the union one. And then an object, I want to select the text, which is not there. because I forgot to convert it to a mesh. Oh dear. So object, convert to mesh. Now it should work. Right click on my chain again, union with the text, that's better. Now when I press tab and go into edit mode, press tab, right click on that and go into edit mode, you can see it's got the faces, edges and vertexes. That's it guys, it's as simple as that. Now what I want you to do is to duplicate that text, Control D. Sorry, I'm just going to undo that. Shift D to duplicate. And actually I don't just want to move it freely, I want to move with my G key on the x-axis and position it about there. Happy with that. And again, if I right click on this chain link, add modifier, boolean, union it with text 1 and apply. Did I hit apply on the first one? Now I have. Okay guys, what I'd like you to do for the rest of this before you email your copy to me is to add your initials to each one of your chain links. Also, once you've done that and emailed the logo on the chain to me, I want you to go back to your domino that you created and make sure that you've connected the dots to it properly and then resend it through to me. Also, you need to think about your own personal logo, the one that you're going to add to your prototype. It could even possibly just be your initials, like mine, TS. It needs to be something quite small and quite simple, something that can be sort of hidden on the prototype somewhere. Good luck guys, and I'll see you at video conference.